Does everybody have a seat? Or can they find a seat? All right, I want to welcome you to the Creative Artists Guild first meeting of our season. And it's great to see so many people show up today. And happy you're all here. Now, if you missed our luncheon in April, we did have some changes of the board. And I want to welcome the new board members again for those that do not know about the changes. My name is Stony, and I am the new president. I think most of you know me. We also have Jim Melton, if you could wave. He is our new vice president. All right, and then as treasurer, we have Sue Mayhew. There she is. All right. And now our recording and corresponding secretary is Joy Swanson. There. And our sergeant at arms is John Baldetti. And the alternate sergeant of arms is Scott Suits. And then the other directors, we have our Taryn Mohajeri, right there. Margaret Majeski. There she is. Sylvia Ryder. Right there. And Judy Helbling, who is still up north. And our alternates are Margaret Lauderdale. There she is. And Doreen Chambers. Alright. You have to excuse, I'm having an eye condition, so I can not read so well today. But besides that, we have a lot of new exciting things coming up for the club. Many of you may have seen our new website. Who has not seen the website yet? Alright, well, we'll get you the information today so you can check it out. On the website now, you can also see our workshops. We are having workshops that are held at the Dunedin Community Center. And we do have pamphlets on those, and Sue's going to speak about those in a little bit.
Do you want me to speak
Yeah.
now?
Come on up. We're also going to have some workshops, longer workshops, that are going to take place here at the Fellowship Hall, and those will be announced. I'll let Sue talk about those.
Okay, we have several workshops for the fall. The pamphlet outlines what your workshops are for the fall. They start tomorrow with an Intro to Mosaic workshop. Then we have an acrylic pouring workshop on October 20th. That is right here at Friendship Hall. We have a printmaking and stamp carving workshop on October 10th. That's at the Community Center. We have a presentation workshop. This one is a really good workshop. This is tips on making your display look professional. Your display at like Art in the Park, if you are selling your work out. This is at the Clearwater East Library. This one is a free workshop. We also have experimenting with textural surfaces. That's November 14th. Oh, I missed one. We have mixed media November 10th. That's here, or that's at the Community Center. No, mixed media is here. I'm sorry. I'm also having a problem seeing, apparently. We also have a fused glass Christmas ornament one, and that is at the Community Center. One of the things that you'll find is we are really jam-packed with workshops, and I'm continuing to juggle them around a bit because we get last-minute cancellations, this and that, and so I'm pulling them together. We need someone to do this for next year. I've already started putting together step-by-step instructions, so if you would like to do the demos and the workshops, please come see me. It's not as hard as you think it is. I had all the workshops and all the demos worked out before the end of last year. So it's not that hard.
And what if they want to teach?
A workshop.
Well, this year's booked.
I know, maybe this.
But if you want to teach a workshop, come see me. I have a proposal form for you to fill out, and then you can fill out the proposal for teaching a workshop. Okay?
Okay, and before we get into a lot of the other exciting things coming, we're going to do our Artist of the Month. And Scott's going to come up here for that.
You okay, Sid?
And did everybody get a chance to look at all the entries for today's Artist of the Month? A lot of nice things I see over there. And if you want to enter next month, just please bring your piece of art in by 12:15 so that you can get voted on.
And must be juried.
Right. And this is for exhibiting members, meaning you have to be juried in order to participate. All right, Scott?
Can you hear me without the speaker?
Yeah.
Good, I talk loud enough usually, so anyway, I'm going to give that back to you. You know, we had a lot of stuff today and a lot of nice stuff today. But our honored guest today is Jim Melton with the number 12 with to let everybody know that the new rule is once you win Artist of the Month, you cannot do it again for the year.
Last year was an exercise time, but this time it's a whole time.
And there's no award for who comes in second at all. But anyway, Marissa. Where's she at?
She's in the back right there.
Okay, you came in second.
What was yours?
What number?
It's the little, right next to the eye.
Little red house.
The owl.
Marissa, you want to hold it up?
That's sweet. No.
Jim, you want to go get yours and hold it up
It looked
too?
familiar.
Marissa, bring it up here. I don't think she will. Marissa.
Come on up.
That way we can see it under the light and in the camera.
Good job.
You want to show the camera? All right, and Jim's coming up with his.
Jim, congratulations. Good job.
All right, that's the winning one for this month. Congratulations. Lucy. Oh, okay.
We went and painted for plein air. And I talked to Joe Miller, who I took his workshop, and I said, can I do Lucy larger? I showed her the small painting that I did. He said, yeah, Jim, you can make her any size you want. She's only 5.5 inches tall. So I made her big.
And she's the one that Barbara Bush held, right? Is she the one? Yes. Yeah, yeah.
What medium?
What medium?
It's watercolor.
What medium?
Oh, watercolor.
Yeah.
Watercolor.
Jim's a watercolor.
It's a little switch off. Makes a lot of noise all night. Small, he's just small.
All right, and another thing we're going to do first is the 50-50. Now, does anybody not know what the 50-50 is? New members. And Doreen is... She's out there? Okay. Well, we'll wait a minute on her then. All right. While we're waiting on the 50-50, we're going to move on here. Now, one thing, we'll do that again. Yeah. One thing too, the new table that's sitting over there, we may move it because the lighting isn't best. But we plan to have probably 2 tables put together where if you have something that you want to advertise, any information you want to share with the group besides, telling us here at the meeting, you can set it out there so people know if they want to sign up for one of our rotating exhibits or art in the park. Anything can be done at that table. So next month, if you want to bring in pamphlets, anything to share, we'll set it out there and everybody will know where to look. That way we're not chasing everybody down and trying to find out who to talk to. All right, and now also on that table, in a little bit, it's going to be a list of all of our committees. We have quite a few committees and probably a lot of them that none of you know anything about. And we are looking for some volunteers to help. And if everybody helps just a little bit, we can get a lot accomplished, and it's great networking with everybody. You get to know the fellow artists, and the club is stronger. So we'll have opportunities. You can see what's available, and if you have any questions after the meeting, you can come up and ask me, and I'll be glad to tell you what you need to know. Okay? All right. And Doreen, are you ready?
Ready.
All right.
Who's going to pick the number?
Someone who's buying it.
Thank you. 883336.
88336. All right, what does she get?
She gets 50/50. $50.50.
Oh, wow.
How many is it? $50.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, and we do that at every meeting. So Doreen is the one that you'll want to find when you come to the next meeting if you want to participate. It's $1 a ticket or 6 tickets for $5. And you go in for the drawing and you get to keep half, which is a nice surprise.
What number? The number?
Now,
No, you already got it. Was she Joan Marie?
She knows she has it.
Oh, she's good.
we're still looking for it, I guess.
In a pocket, Joan?
Now, the 50/50 is the only thing that we're actually going to be accepting cash for going forward. All of our luncheons, membership, art in the park, events will all be paid either by check or we do accept PayPal now. So the only cash that we will be taking is going to be for the 50/50.
No one else has it.
Yeah, nobody else.
Did you check your pants pockets, Joan? What's the number?
What's the number again? Marie, what do you say?
Nobody else claimed it.
Let me see what's the number she got. All right, so nobody else has 883336.
You want to right after me, and I have to.
Give it to me. She brought it right after.
All right, we're going to give it to her. We're going to give it to her. All right. Sorry about your Thank you, Doreen. She's back over there. All right. One other thing that's new with our meetings. You notice we don't have the printed out name tags. We found that a lot of people forget them or misplace them. So we figured we'll just slap one on when you come in. That way you don't have to think about it, you don't have to remember it. And then we're going to put that money towards some advertising for some of our other events. And also to the directories. Now the directories, we are not having printed this year. However, if somebody would like a printed list of the members, let me know and we will get you a copy. The rest, we can send it out electronically to everybody, so you will have a list of everybody's names and numbers. It's something that we didn't really want to release to public, because I know a lot of people like to, don't want their phone number out for the world to see. So if you are interested in having it a printed copy, please let me know. Okay?
Tony, did I give you extra copies that I still have?
I have some, yeah. And we do have a few, but we have quite a few new members, so it'll be updated. And actually what we'll do is when we send you a link electronically, it'll update by itself, so you don't even have to worry about adding names, subtracting names. It does it by itself. So, and that's what they call Google Sheets. It's kind of neat. So, yes. And much easier than sending out emails and things like that. So, all right. And now, one other thing, before I let the other committee people speak, is we have new rack cards for the club. We also have new business cards, which are also sitting on that table over there. These rack cards now, they talk about several things that we're doing. The first thing is Art in the Park. And the second thing on here is a fine art show, which is going to be a new show, an event that we are doing. It's going to be held down at Edgewater Park by the marina, and it'll be the first Saturday of January. And it's also going to coincide with one of the Howard Allen shows. So there will be more information to come on that, and it is going to be on a Saturday, and it's going to be different than Art in the Park. But we're really looking forward to that. And Sue already talked about the workshops, but the workshop information is on here as well. It tells you about our new website, so if you want to take any of these to give to a friend, family member, you're welcome to, and we'll have these at Art in the Park and our other events.
Wait, there's one thing about that.
Yeah.
Creative Artists Guild members pay the Creative Artists Guild member price
For workshops.
for workshops. Friends do not pay the Creative Artists Guild member prices. They pay public prices.
The workshops are open to the public as well as our group,
Except the ones here.
except the couple that'll be here.
Yeah, we have a couple of workshops here that are all day long. Part of the reason that we have to do that is we have a couple of people that we've asked to do workshops. They may be people who teach at the Fine Arts Center. We are not competing with the Fine Arts Center. So they may do a workshop for the Creative Artists Guild members because they are Creative Artists Guild members. And they may do a workshop for us and us only. We cannot have friends and family at those workshops, okay? Because we are not to compete with the Fine Arts Center.
And we'll have more information about that with the upcoming workshops. Sue, as our new treasurer, would you like to give the treasurer's report?
Okay, we just did the changeover today, guys. So guess what? I don't really know what's in the bank. However, I did look at the bank statement, and based on what I saw was the bank statement, at the close of July, we had $1,881.57. I used that as our going forward balance. With that said, we deposited $695.33. Those deposits were based on membership dues, workshop signups, and Art in the Park payments for Art in the Park. Okay, we had expenses of $469.06. And those were for rack cards, the first installment for the Art in the Park rental to the City of Dunedin, and September through December community center rental to the City of Dunedin. Okay, that brought us to $2,107.84 is what we currently have. With that said, I learned today that we have 3 payments that are made every single month that are not accounted for, and I need to pull those out for August and September that are not yet accounted for. We also have $450 worth of deposits that are not yet in the bank because I have not been able to get to the bank because I didn't have access to the bank.
Until today.
Until right now. So those deposits will be made along with everything that came in for memberships today. And we have quite a few new members, which Stoney, I'm certain, will talk about. But so far, things look pretty good.
Somebody left these at the front table when they were signing in their black.
Is anybody missing their sunglasses? We can set them here and then we'll...
Okay, but somebody left them, so they belong to
Those are mine.
someone.
They're Matt's.
Checking them out.
All right. All right, and as Sue said, we do have quite a few new members here today. If you're new, please raise your hand. All right. So what we're going to do is I'd like each of you to just stand up and say something about what you do and introduce yourself to the group. Susie, I know you, so you're the first one.
Oh, she's going to...
Yeah, we'll go down this way and then we'll pass it.
Yeah, Susie.
I'm Susie Owen, and I'm a photographer, so my medium is photography. And I hope I get to learn something from you guys.
Hello, my name is Maria Agigi, and I'm basically a life drawing person. However, I do whatever it takes my imagination to. And glad I could join this group. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Libby, and this is my mom, Maria, and I got her to come today. But I also, I do signs, so I do lettering, but I also teach classes at Michael's, still life, landscape.
Oh, very good.
Which ones? Which ones?
Which Michael?
I'm at the Clearwater on Gulf to Bay and also Largo. Yep.
That's a big one.
Yeah. So if you ever, you know, you guys all probably know more than I even know, because I'm sort of a self-taught artist, but my mom's the fine artist. But if I can learn from anybody, I can teach art very well, and I like teaching people who've never done it, because it's amazing when you see people who've never done art, they think they can't do it, and in 2 hours I show them they really can. So, but I'm also in awe of people who are fine artists who have a real gift, and you know, if you're around artists, you know that there's some that are just head and shoulders above. People are just beginning, so I just want to connect with as many people who love art as I do.
Hello.
I'm Alice Anderson.
I'm an art, well, there it goes. I'm an artist. I do pastels. And for the last 45 years, I've always done pastels on the side for gifts for people and usually portraits. And then I segued into the pet portrait business. However, it's only recently that I've been able to go to 3 days a week at my job. I'm still working. And so even though I only work 3 days a week, I have 4 days off to be Alice Artist. And so I'm definitely taking advantage of joining this guild. I have my friend Joy Swanson that has been a member, and we live at the top of the world, you know, near each other. So she helped convince me to join this group.
There's somebody over there. Yeah.
Still working.
What was your name?
I think it is.
What was your name?
Alice Anderson.
Alice Anderson. Okay. And who else? Oh, back here. Oh.
Let's get over here first.
Hi, I'm Andrea Palma. I'm basically a hobby artist, but I do so much art that it's probably time I pay for some art supplies. So, and I will also work 3 days a week. I started drawing since I was a kid, and then I started rubber stamp carving about 7 years ago. And then I used that to go into artist trading cards, and then I took some drawing and painting classes, and I pretty much sketch and draw all the time, so.
Are you a rock painter?
Yes. I paint rocks.
They're great.
And I know several people here. So I guess I'm just going to see where it goes.
Over here.
Nope.
Hi, Hilda Wagner. I'm a painter, primarily watercolors. Got dragged here by Jack Armstrong, another top-of-the-world person. We need to have a little group here. And I'm fairly new in Florida and kind of want to network. Find my people.
You found them, girl.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
I think they'll behind you. Oh.
Hi, I'm Mary Sylvia. I was a member of the CAD group years back. I am just coming back from Colorado for a number of years there. So I'm rejoining the group and very glad to be here. Still work in many mediums and hope to display again. So thank you.
Hello, I'm Lo Hammerly, and I have a very big voice today. You must have turned the volume up. Currently I'm working in pastels after a 50-year hiatus. And I have some pastels in my box that are 50 years old. And they still work. Also doing acrylic pour. And before I got... I love acrylic pour, oh my God.
We'll have to talk with Joy.
Okay. I did jewelry for quite a few years, and I'm phasing out of that. So if anybody's looking for beads or jewelry, I know this isn't the place to bring that up, but I did anyway. So I'm also in On Top of the World.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay, moving right along. Well, we definitely welcome all the new members, and I think you'll enjoy the group. We do have a lot of talented people here. All right, and now the jury committee. Taryn, come on up. Tell us a little bit about the jury committee. Now on the website, we have almost all of our information is up to date except the jury information, which will be on there within the next couple days. There's been some changes with the process, and Taryn is going to tell you about that. Okay, hi.
I don't know how loud I am. First thing I wanted to say is that we have a new email. So we're going to have you email us if you're interested in jurying instead of making a phone call. And that email address is going to be on our website, so you can check it out there. We are going to begin jurying in October, and so definitely if you want to do that, make sure you are a member today, because you have to be a member for 30 days before you get juried in. So definitely do that. Once you email us, we will send you the jury form. It'll be a PDF, it will be electronic, so you can print that off and fill those out and bring them in with 3 pieces. And when you come in, you're going to go to membership. Sue, right over here again. And Doreen. And she doesn't know about this yet, though. But what we need is, we will need you to tell Sue that you're going to be juried in that day, and she will receive the artwork. That way, the jury committee can do everything anonymously, so that we won't know who we are jurying that moment. So it will help us be more objective. Let's see, we'll be posting on the website the jury process and the criteria, so you'll be able to see exactly what we're looking for. But we also, we would need, I think, 1 or 2 other jury members. We would like that, so if you're interested, you have been in the art world for a period of time, and you know what looks good, different kinds of art professionals, if you have that type of background, we're looking for someone who would be able to join our committee. Thank you.
And also for the people that may not be able to print at home or have an issue finding the information online, we can work that out where we'd have a printed form here for you. So. Correct, yep. So if you change mediums, you would have to be juried in for the new medium you're trying to do. A lot of us are already grandfathered in, but if you have not, or if you're not sure what you were juried in for, see me or Taryn or Sue after the meeting and we can help you with that, okay? All right, and...
Question.
Yes?
Can you be juried in at the same time for more than one medium?
Can they be juried in at the same time for more than one medium?
Yes.
Yes.
3 pieces for each medium.
Right, you would bring 3 pieces of each medium.
You need to have a separate form for each medium. So you have to have a jury form for watercolor and bring 3 pieces of watercolor.